Hi everyone, this is part 14 of the videos I've been doing after the accident. As I said in one of my last videos, I'm getting ready to try to bring this to an end. I've already in another car. I've dealt with that. Anyway, got it pretty much the way I want it, but not completely. I haven't made a new sleeping arrangement yet. Anyway, I haven't done a video in a couple days. Anyway, it's late. I'm tired. I thought I'd just do a short video. Anyway, I went to the doctor yesterday. He's sending me out for an MRI to see what's caught, because I have numbness. I'm having numbness in my arms. Of course I'm having some back pain. I've said that before, but I'm also having a lot of numbness in my arms and hands, and he thinks it might be a disc issue. Anyway, so I'm going out for my MRI. I don't know when that's going to be yet. They told me to give it until next Tuesday, maybe. To hear from the health provider. Anyway, so I have to go out for an MRI. Then the doctor said maybe some physical therapy after that. I know I probably need to see a chiropractor or go back to a chiropractor. Anyway, I'm thinking about that, but I want to get the results of the MRI first before I do that. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow to get the stitches out of my face where they did the biopsy. I haven't heard back on the biopsy yet. Let's see. I think that's probably well, no, that's not about it. As far as medically, that's about it. I've already picked up my new glasses. I think I did a few videos back on that one. So tomorrow, hopefully I get the stitches out. And then that's probably going to be about it. And then the next time will be MRI, and then hopefully they can schedule me for some physical therapy. After I find out about the MRI, if they don't say anything about chiropractic, I'm probably going to try to do that on my own, because I do believe I have been to a chiropractor before, and I think that would be a good thing, to get an adjustment, because it does help when I get one. Helps to relax me. It's really it definitely helps. Anyway, let's see. I went to my post office box today. I collected my mail. I didn't get a lot done. It has been every day. I've only been getting about one thing a day done. As I've stated before in my video, I feel like that I'm dragging. I really am. If I get one thing a day done, I'm doing really well. And right now, I really feel like I should be doing more, but I'm not getting anything done. I'm not working right now. Anyway, let's see. I got a call from my insurance company today. Seems that the driver that the tractor trailer pushed me into is filed a claim with my insurance company for a bodily injury claim. Anyway, I spoke with my insurance company. Said they were going to deny the claim, because I didn't hit the guy. I didn't deliberately hit him. The tractor trailer pushed me into him, and the guy in front of me stopped in the middle of the interstate. So I don't know, but anyway, the insurance company said they were denying the claim. I don't know what they're going to do with the car, if they're denying the claim, if that means they're not going to fix his car. I don't know. I still got to touch base with my insurance company and see what exactly all that means. I have not heard from the tractor trailer company's insurance about the damages to my vehicle yet. I'm going to have to touch base with them. My truck is still sitting on the lot. My truck broke down on the way to Charlotte to pick my stuff up. It's been almost, on Monday, it will have been 3 weeks that, well, no, let me rephrase that. Probably about another 5 days. So it's just a little over 2 weeks. My truck is still sitting on the auto repair shop's lot. I haven't heard from them. So by tomorrow, a couple days, I've got to touch base with them and see if they figured anything out, or you know, what they're going to do. And because there's still some other stuff that needs to be done to the truck, and I need to get that done at the very least. The other issue, I don't know if they can't figure it out. I've had this issue many times before, where you take a vehicle in and they can't figure it out. So all I can do is to just move on to the stuff that I know that can be the maintenance and stuff that needs to be done. Beyond that, I also ordered myself a little scratch and dent paint from the dealership for this car I bought, because I noticed I really hate scruffing. Oh, I cannot stand scruffing. I hate scratches and scruffs. Oh, it just drives me crazy. And there's some scruffing down at the bottom of the car, down the bottom of the bumper, barely noticeable. But I decided to order some little scratch and dent paint, you know, and just touch that up a bit. Hold on. I guess I'm having a lot of muscle pain. Anyway. Sorry. It is late. I'm getting tired. I thought I would touch base. Just, you know, put everything out there. Let everyone know what's going on. I'm only getting one thing a day done. And I'm lucky if I get that done. Let's see. Today was kind of a blah day. Still didn't get much done. I still got to go through my mail. Went through a couple things, but I still got to go through most of my mail. Look at that. Let's see. That's about it. I mean, I've heard from my insurance company. I haven't heard from the other insurance company. Haven't heard anything on my truck. Got doctor's appointments. Pretty soon I'll probably be, you know, busy doing the insurance, you know, in more doctor's appointments. I think the one thing that I did want to touch, kind of address, is the fact that I kind of feel like I feel like I've been sidelined in a way. Not only am I was sidelined terribly because you know, I was rear-ended by a tractor trailer, so that's definitely made a difference. I'm not getting as much done as I need to. I'm not doing what I need to do, or I'm not getting what I need done. I'm not working right now, so that's something else. The other thing is, now, I've discussed this before in my videos about my ex-husband purchased a futon, and that was supposed to be for me, and then he said it was for him. I haven't really addressed it. I don't want to. I don't want to get into any kind of arguments. I'm not saying any things. I just don't want to argue with my ex-husband. If it works out the way that he originally said it was going to work out, then I will be staying at the house, mine and my ex-husband's house, at least for a while until I get through my doctor's appointments. And, because I got a court date for for the traffic ticket. There's still my dad's probate. There's still a lot of stuff in this area, to do. There is one more piece of property that I am thinking about selling. Anyway, so got to deal with that. But if everything goes the way that it's supposed to, if the futon becomes mine, then I will be staying in the house at least for a while, and I won't be doing anything. I won't be out on the road, basically doing nothing. My whole life's pretty much going to revolve around doctor's appointments, eating, sleeping, doctor's appointments, and watching a little TV and staying at the house, and that's going to be it. I'm not even really going to have any opportunity to go, do my photography, really. And as things sit right now, I'm really not anyway. The other thing, I feel like I've talked about this before, where I really don't want, I'm not a big fan of staying around my ex-husband for any length of time. He is now he's dry right now, he's clean right now, he's not drinking, but he is an alcoholic, and he goes through spells of it. And even if he's not drinking, we argue a lot. It is a stressful situation, because we do fight and argue a lot. So it's you know, that's just not an easy situation. But, and when I say I feel like I've been sidelined, I feel like I've been sidelined, and I'm kind of in a place where I don't have a choice. I have to go to my doctor's appointments. You know, if I'm having disc issues in my back, I really need to be sleeping. You know, I don't need to be on the road, I guess, really. At least that's how I feel. If I had a van, I would feel a lot better about it if I had a van, but I don't. I wasn't able to get a van. I had to buy a car, and that just, so right now, I'm a little frustrated, because I feel like I've been completely sidelined. I was rear-ended by a tractor trailer, and now everything that I wanted to do, or I thought about doing, has been completely upended, and I'm just really, you know, I'm just frustrated right now. I really am, because if everything works out like it's supposed to, then I will be staying at the house. You know, I'll be sleeping on the futon, and I'll be staying at the house. The whole, him saying it was his, and then he's saying it's for me, you know, and I've talked about this. I don't even know where that's going. I'm just not even gonna think about it, because I got a lot on my plate. And I know I'm scattered. In this video, I'm a little scattered, and I'm talking about a lot of stuff that probably no one's even really interested in, but I just feel like, you know, I kind of just want to just get it out. But the biggest thing is me feeling like I'm sidelined, because I feel like I'm going to be forced to stay at the house. And there's some other things too, but some other things I'm not really going to discuss. But anyway, I'm basically going to be at the house, you know, and that's going to be it. Basically, like I said, eat, sleep, go to the doctor, you know, and sharing a house with someone that I pretty much do constantly fuss and fight. I mean, I don't try to fuss and fight, but I mean, you know, every little thing is a fight, you know. I mean, it's just, anything can be a fight. And I've talked about this before: alcoholic ex-husband, toxic situation. But unfortunately, I've been sidelined, and I'm in a situation where I really, as of right now, I don't have a choice. And I think I talked about this in the last video, where I would like to go back to my boat on the Outer Banks, but right now I can't even do that, because I'm on if I go back to my boat, I am 2 hours away from the medical providers. I would have to drive 2 hours, and that's just not acceptable. I mean, because right here where I'm at now, I'm only, I mean, I think it's like 20 minutes to the, you know, 20 minutes or so to the medical providers, maybe a little bit longer. I mean, but it's definitely not 2 hours, and that's, you know, so right now, you know, I can't go back to the Outer Banks. I can't go back to my boat. I can't do any of that right now, because, you know, I can't drive 2 hours to, you know, to doctor's appointments. I just can't. That's too far. So, you know, and physical therapy, you know, I can't do any of that stuff. I can't drive 2 hours to any of that stuff. So, and I live 45 minutes. I mean, you know, and where I live on the Outer Banks, I am 45 minutes out from even Walmart, even you know, Walmart or gas stations or the Harris Teeter or anything like that. I am 45 minutes out, because I live a long way out. I live, you know, I live basically, you know, kind of, I live out, you know, on an island basically. So I am 45 minutes. I'm 45 minutes away from any stores. So So I'm definitely 45 minutes at least. I mean, I don't even know if there are no medical providers in the area where I live. 2 hours was the closest. So that's too far, and even then I'm 45 minutes from the nearest stores. So I'm a long way out. Anyway, but I just feel I'm a little frustrated because I feel sidelined having to stay at the house. If I've got disc issues, I really do need to be sleeping in a bed. I mean, I'm definitely having back issues. I'm having numbness, and I need to be sleeping in a bed as opposed to makeshift whatever in the car. You know, that's... So, hold on a second. I'll be back. You guys just a little bit. Hi guys, I'm back. Scratchy throat, throat's tickling a little bit, allergies, air it's a little cool out, so I got my engine running for just a minute before I go to sleep. Anyway, I was just discussing the fact that I feel really, right now I'm a little frustrated because I feel sidelined, and I know the next video, I mean, I think I had an idea for a video like 2 days ago, and then I got really tired and I couldn't do it. And then yesterday I wanted to do a video, but it was late. I had to, go to sleep. So I feel like, anyway, so I didn't do the videos, and I had all these ideas, because of the things I want to do come summer. Right now it's March, it's end of March, but I've got all these ideas of places I want to go, what I want to do, and I feel kind of right now, I feel kind of in a place where I don't want to be, I'm trapped. I mean, in a way, in a sense, I don't want to say I'm trapped, but I feel kind of just in a place where I really don't want to be, and I hate being in that place where I feel like that, I'm kind of just stuck. I guess that's a better word. Trapped maybe, but stuck is a really good word. I didn't intend for this. Of course, no one intends to be rear-ended by a tractor trailer, and that was a big setback, and I've done a lot of videos on this. Again, like I said, this is part 14, and I've done a lot of videos from the time that I had my accident up until now, and and I'm at that place now where I want to bring this particular video series to an end, because I don't want to just keep it going and going and going. I want to bring it to an end, but right now I kind of still feel like it's part of the whole incident with the wreck and all that, because I'm still going through it. I still have my doctor's appointments. I got the MRI coming up, and that's all related to the accident. And the whole reason that I started the video series was to, put it out here and just let as I've said before, and I said it in one of my early videos, or not the early videos, I did a prequel to the videos after I had posted on a Facebook forum and a couple other places, and some of the people, especially women, became discouraged, about going out on the road, and so I decided to do kind of a prerequisite and say, hey, I'm not doing these videos to be discouraged, to discourage anyone from traveling. That's not my purpose of the videos. The purpose is to, let everyone, just to show everyone, if you're sidelined the way I've been with a car accident, that it can be, and it could have been a lot worse. Luckily, I didn't get seriously injured, but I mean, I am having some injury, I am having some issues now with back issues and things. when I had the first accident, and I'm very tired, I'm very fatigued now. I'm barely. I mean, if I get one thing a day done now after the accident, I'm doing really well, and I'm not working. If I were trying to work too, I don't know how it would be. I just don't think I could right now. But as I said in one of my other videos, I do want to pick up. I'm hoping maybe I can get some other things going, and maybe pick up some remote work. I do work with my uncle and his business partners as like a real estate they're real estate investors. So as a consultant, a project manager, and I do take on the job of rehabbing some of the houses, which I haven't even discussed, and I will later. But right now, that's not where I'm at now. But anyway, I never wanted. I've not done any of these videos to be discouraging. I think that, let me pick up there. I'm just doing it so that everyone can kind of see. And of course, I was in an accident, so I've been sidelined to that because of that, where I'm tired, I'm fatigued, I'm only doing one thing a day. It's been a little hard. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it has been hard. It's been tough. And the first few days, or first week, was really tough. I mean, it was really tough. And of course, it didn't get a whole lot easier, I mean, it's still tough. So, and now it's tougher. It's going to be tougher, and it's going to get tougher, because I'm at that point now where I'm going to have to share the house with my ex-husband for a while. Toxic behavior or no, I have to. That's where I'm at right now, and I don't want to, but there's nothing I can do about it, and that's a place where I don't like being. I just don't like being, and but there's nothing I can do. And this whole time I worried about a major breakdown. I mean, my car, it did have it had higher mileage, so I was a little worried, that something could go wrong, or have a major breakdown or something, and I would be forced to buy something else. I did worry about that a little bit, and I got, and I got so much worse. I mean, a major breakdown would not have been fun, but I would have been through that in a day. I mean, a couple days, 2-3 days. I mean, however long it took me to go to a motel and then go to a car lot, and if I'd have been, and if I'd have been a long way from home, it would have been a hotel and a car lot. But it wouldn't have got rid of all the other stuff. It wouldn't have got rid of me having to go to the doctor. It wouldn't have got rid of me having to get an MRI, physical therapy, chiropractic, doctor's appointments. It wouldn't have got rid of any of that. So that's where I'm at right now. Having to share, just basically going to have to share a house with my ex-husband, and which I'm not keen on. I really don't want to do, but there's not a whole lot I can do. Now, even when I'm in the house with my ex-husband, you won't see me doing the videos inside the house. I've done videos inside the house. On the weekend when he's taking care of his elderly family member, I do the videos in the house. But during the week when he's there, and other than that, he's not working. He's trying to get on disability, so he's not working. So that's another thing. Anyway, so he's there all the time, and you won't see me doing the videos in the house, because quite honestly, I can't do them. The only place that I've got that's for me that's really private, because he's there all the time, except on the weekend. So the only time that I really have to myself to do anything, if I want to do a video during the week, I got to come out to my car and do it. I got to come out to the car and do it. That's the only way that, that I can do it. So anyway, so even when I'm in the house, you'll still see me on, in the car, because it's the only place I got to myself. So again, that's another, that too, no privacy. No privacy. And the bed, unfortunately, because it's still cold, You know, it's still kind of cold, and the furnace does not work in the house, and there's a space heater that's in the living room, and basically, when we set my bed up, hopefully, I mean, I'm not really sure where that's going now, but anyway, the futon is going to be set up in the living room. So basically, I'm going to be sleeping in the living room. You know, I watch TV in the living room. I eat in the living room. I'm going to be sleeping in the living room. It's basically like a hotel room, you know, and that's, again, no privacy. You know, it's right there. I'm in the living room watching TV, eating, sleeping. He's there in the living room all the time. I mean, you know, no privacy. I'm dealing with someone who's, I fuss and fight with all the time. It's not a great situation. You know, and he's been very supportive. I'm not going to say that. He's been very supportive for an ex. He's definitely been very supportive. He's been very helpful as much as he can be. But, you know, that's kind of a way, weigh it out. I mean, I love the fact that he can support me. We do still get along, you know, we get along up to a point. That said, when I'm not there, you know, if I come over and I eat my lunch and because that's what I've been doing. I've been going over to the house every day, and I'll eat my lunch, and I'll sit down, and I'll do what I got to do, and then I'll go eat lunch and watch a little TV. I'm there for maybe 2 hours, 3, you know, maybe a little longer, whatever. Take a shower, you know, do whatever I want to do, you know, and anything else I need to do, and clean up that, you know, I'm in the house, mostly it's just watching TV or taking a shower, whatever, and it's fine, everything's fine. It's when we start spending a lot of time together that it becomes difficult. If I'm only around him for a couple of hours and I leave, it's fine. Like when I lived with my ex-boyfriend, it was fine. We saw each other pretty much on a daily basis, but out in public, and it was fine. We got along fine because, you know, we're around each other all that much. We would go dancing. Again, we would only be around each other for a couple of hours. Now I go over and I eat my lunch and watch a little TV. I'm there for 2-3 hours, so I'm not there that long. The problem comes in when we have to start spending a lot of time around each other and close proximity to each other, and that's where the problem comes in. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm frustrated by it. I had all these ideas, I had all these plans for what I wanted to do this summer. Before the accident, I'd already planned on maybe driving to, I went to the baby, one of the baby truck stops anyway, the Iowa 85, or Iowa 80 baby truck stop in Kinley, North Carolina, and I did that, and I wanted to go to maybe the big Iowa 80 truck stop out in Walcott, Iowa. I've been waffling. I was thinking maybe Michigan, maybe Iowa. But anyways, I already had that idea already kind of starting to form in my mind over the weekend. Anyway, today was a bad day. Today was just a really bad day. I woke up, my arms were just really, really, really numb. Just hurting, you know, my arms were numb, and it was like no matter what I did, my hands just kept going numb, and like I said, the doctor thinks it's, you know, probably disc issue, maybe, I don't know, but what I do know is it's a problem, it's an issue, and I was having to constantly move my hands and arms, trying to get them to, you know, and that's part of it's the sleeping. You know, I know now, you know, I'm kind of being forced into a situation, you know, where I got to find a better sleeping arrangement. Right now, I'm not where I can get a van. I can't do that. So for now, until I go through the physical therapy and go all through all the doctor's appointments and do everything in this area, and there's some other stuff in this area that I need to do as well. It's not just the doctor's appointments. I have other stuff here I need to do as well. I have to tend to. So I'm stuck. You know, I feel, and right now I feel stuck, and I'm frustrated. So, you know, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at tonight, and feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, feeling like that, I really don't have a choice about, you know, I mean, I was rear-ended by a tractor trailer, and everything that's happened since then, I've been sort of in a situation that I don't want to be in, but I can't undo it. And so that's where I'm at right now. And this is kind of, I didn't want it to be a rant video. It kind of is, but I didn't want it to be that way. But anyway, it is what it is. So, I'm sidelined. And anyway, I'm going to end this video now. A lot of times I hold my phone because I actually prefer holding my phone, but my hands and arms have been being so numb, I can't. And I haven't figured out another way. I haven't bought something to put on the dashboard to, you know, I was thinking about that when I was in my Focus, but I hadn't got that point yet. So anyway, I got a lot of other stuff still to do before I get to that point. Anyway, I didn't want this to be a rant, but anyway, I'm going to get off now. It's getting late. I'm tired. I'm at the truck stop, and I'm just going to end for now. Good night. God bless.